You don't even have to wear a parka to go.
That's perfect. I love it. Yeah, where's the snow? Where's the shovel? Oh, that's a few months down the road. Christmas in July, always a good idea. We had a family Christmas in June this year, and it was so much nicer having nice weather versus all the snowbanks last winter. The visibility is down. That's one thing about the summer. We often have smoky skies, especially in this environment that we're in. And that we've got 2-mile visibility in Minot, 7 in Bismarck, 2.5 in Mobridge. That's going to waver back and forth between about 2 and 6, 7 miles all night tonight, all day tomorrow into Sunday as well. But our temperatures not too hot. Again, that northwest flow at the surface and aloft. All layers in the atmosphere, the wind coming from the same direction. Again, driving that smoke right here into the northern plains. Most of us are dry, little if any moisture, but a little bit toward Rugby, maybe Doubles Lake here in the 70s, and just an isolated threat for a shower also in northwest South Dakota. Meanwhile, again, that surface wind between about 15 and 25. You can really make out the smoke here with our visible satellite imagery. Look for the milky white areas. You can really denote that here in northern South Dakota, northern North Dakota as well. You get a little bit of a break, still hazy, but not as thick as it was earlier in Bismarck, Mandan. So thick you could smell it. Not a real pleasant smoke smell. And really for all of the northern plains here, which will continue off and on indefinitely, quite frankly, but accurately forecasting this to likely continue into the weekend, just looking at the upper level wind pattern. So patchy dense smoke can be expected, but hazy no matter where we are. We're not going to see nice blue skies again for a while. Light haze perhaps in the north central portion of North Dakota for tomorrow. Still some thick smoke, and again, our high resolution models really showing a trend of those waves of smoke continuing here at just about any time. So look for filtered sunshine tomorrow, but again, dry weather for most. Just about a 10% chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. Most areas won't have any rain at all, and in fact, fairly dry weather for the next 7 days. More on that in just a minute. Meanwhile, 8 o'clock in the morning, look for widespread 50s with wind between about 10 and 15 miles per hour. The wind does return, 4 o'clock snapshot. So from mid-morning into late afternoon, northwest winds between about 15 and 30 miles per hour. But in July, when you've got low to mid 70s here, a little on the cool side, certainly we've been a lot hotter than that, than we will eventually get there, but more in the way of 60s here for Sunday by mid-afternoon, with highs likely in the low 70s eventually. So one of those weekends here with that northerly flow in the smoke, unfortunately, but temperatures rather refreshing. As far as moisture, a lot in many areas of the country here, but not for the northern plains so much here. We are looking for an average of about maybe 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. Not looking for any big-time gully washers anytime soon. No widespread rain, and I do believe we're going to see some of that drought begin to expand in aerial coverage here. We've already got some in northwest North Dakota, northeast North Dakota. We're not too dry yet, but I think that could change, and we all know that can be in just a heartbeat here this time of year. Abnormally dry weather is going to expand, I believe. Otherwise, temps for tomorrow in the 70s and mostly low to mid 70s here for Sunday. 7-day forecast definitely got the temperatures down here. Quite nice. No heat waves, but limited rain. Alan, I think 90s, and could be a long stretch of 90s, could be on the way later in July, but not now.
Yeah, we'll enjoy what we have for now.
That's right.